Hey, this is Josh King from Fat Crayon Studios. This is a quick tutorial on basic cloning, which is nothing more than to show you the different tools and give you a quick example of what you can do in order to take something out of a picture. So we'll go ahead and file and open up this lonely biker here. This is a picture of a guy riding down the road on his bike. I go up into layers and go ahead and duplicate the layer because I usually want to leave my background layer as it is. In the new layer, I'll go ahead and rename it like working copy.
Lou, stop that.
And then we'll come on down, come across here over to the magnifying glass, and let's zoom into the part where we really want to do the work. It looks pretty good. And then we head on over to the clone stamp. Now, clone stamp works where you push the Alt button, it's going to grab something, and then you will be painting what it grabbed in another position. So as you can see, I grabbed a part of that white line, and I'm just going to lay it over here and click. And when I start painting, the guy disappears. And all it's doing is referencing that plus you see and painting the photo in another place where the circle is. Now, up top there, you can tell it gets a little tricky because that power line's not quite where it should be. And I see the yellow up there. So what I'll do is now I'll make my brush a little smaller, and then I'll clone that out right there. Alright, and then I'll grab maybe some of this line here, and I'll line it up, and go ahead and paint out the rest of him that's up in that gray part of the cement. Get this pretty close here. It gets a little tricky with the bricks, because within the bricks, you know, they're at a certain angle, so if the picture's like this and it's kind of far away, it's not a huge deal, but see that break in the line? You really don't want that. So let's come on over here and get a better one, see if I can line that up a little bit closer. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's a small chunk that's happening. Now, if this was for film or something print, yeah, and you're going to have to get real close on it. Of course, you want to take the time to recreate these textures how they should be. But as I paint in here, you notice the brick's a little bit darker. All right, and there's stuff we can do for that. But first, let's go ahead and paint this line, get this guy off this white line here. Start working him out of the middle, just like that. And see these bricks, I'm going to try and smooth them out a little bit instead of having that dark spot. And I'll just get over here and I'll paint just a little bit. Now see, it's still pretty light in comparison. Now, like you can see that definite line there. So if I come up here, I'm sorry, not here, I come up here and in the opacity, I just knock it down to about 50-some%. Then when it's cloning, it will give it a more gradual clone across here. And sometimes you can work out some of those dark spots. Alright, now we'll get here. Okay, see that dark spot I put there? Not too good. So let's try and get something that's, you know, we'll knock it back some, like I said, and let's get something that's a little bit closer. There we go. A little more gradual, because like there will, you know, trees and shadows and things like that will give you some, you know, different shading that happens in here. So again, it doesn't have to be perfect in this type of instance. So I'm going to zoom in here a little bit. Go ahead and grab some of this white line. It's easy if you get it right on the line, because you can see here it helps it line up a little bit better. Oops, I forgot to go ahead and put this on 100%. Now come back down and start painting. Let's try and get most of this bicycle out of here. Seems to be lining up pretty well. Alright. Grab some more cement here. Make it smaller and just paint this little bit out right here. Now, you still have to go where the lines are in order to get that out. So I'll grab some here. And click, line that up. There we go. Looks pretty good. Alright. Oh, I see a little bit of a line there, so we'll just push that on down. Grab that point again. And push it on down here. Just finish up that white line. Alright. That's close enough for government work. Let's see. Oh, we still have this part up here, so let's go ahead and grab this. We'll go ahead and get rid of this guy here. There we go. Good enough, good enough. Alright, now down here, let me go ahead, let me square some of these bricks away, just get it a little bit better. And again, in this 6-minute tutorial, there's going to be a certain level of detail that you can achieve. You know, especially if print at 300 DPI, you're going to want to go in here and make sure that all these bricks are lining up and these colors are smooth. If it's something you're going to print, if it's something that's going to pop up quickly, you can cheat it out a little bit. I'm going to grab this curve down here, get right on the edge here. Here we go, and then come up. You know, I don't think I got it far enough away. Let me try here. There we go. Now let's just paint the rest of this out. Alright, almost. And then one more time. Grab it on the edge. Alright, and paint it out. And look at this. So I come back over, magnifying glass, fit on screen, and our bicyclist is gone. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Again, this is a very quick tutorial on cloning. Check out my Facebook site, fatcrayonstudios.com. Like my site because we're going to be putting more tutorials up. Thank y'all.